Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be getting ourselves an RF Tools storage tablet and also working with Astral Sorcery. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright guys, so I did manage to find a village. Now, it is a claimed village, but I still think I can make trades with the villagers. So that's what I'm going to try to do. There was a villager that accepted cotton and string for emeralds, so I'm going to see how much of that I can actually make. I was also told to make a bunch of string. That's the best way to go. So let's see. Not in this case. Not with this. It's not. With Pam's. So 3 of these equal string, whereas 4 string would equal wool. So it's better to actually do this than to do it the other way. So let's go ahead and make a bunch of wool. Or, well, actually I want to make at least enough to get 1 emerald today. So I'm going to need at least 20-something string. Try and do the trade a couple times. I know I'll get a few from that, and then we can also try and trade with the wool villager. So let's see, how much wool do we get from that? That's only 7 wool. It may be best for us just to burn out that that villager with the string. I think that's going to be the best bet, is to try and trade as much string as we possibly can. Look at that, perfect amount. There we go. Okay, so that's going to leave us with a little bit, and we do have some wool, but I don't need some wool. I'm also going to bring some wheat in case we see another villager that wants to trade for wheat, and one that wants to trade for sugarcane, possibly. You never know. There's always that one villager. And we're going to go and we're going to try and trade. So as you see, the village is quite a distance over here, so I'm going to head that way, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Here we are. Here's the village, and here is the villager that wants to trade us the string. So, how many can we get from him? Let's burn him out. I think that's probably almost burnt out on him, but we got 6 emerald from him. Perfect. Now, let's see if we can find one that requires wheat. Kind of don't like going through his base, but I am just looking for some villagers to trade. That's all I'm here for. I could not find any other village. This is the closest village around. Look at that. I said wheat. I knew there was going to be one wanting wheat. Bam. Look at that. We are loaded now. Is there one trading sugarcane? That is the question. More string. Oh, that one was actually cheaper. I should have went with that one. You know what? I can waystone this. Let me click it. Open hand. There we go. Oh, I can't waystone it. That's right, because this area is protected. That's right. Let's see, what did he have? Paper. We can actually make paper. Let me get out of the protection zone over here. I think there's an empty spot right here. We can open up a chest or make some paper. I'll get as much emerald as I possibly can off of this. I totally will do that. There we go. Let's get some paper. Okay, we're still in the protected area. Now we're not. There we go. And let's make a bunch of paper. Bam, that's perfect. I'll go ahead and pick this up so he doesn't see it here. There we go. Let's go find that villager. I don't know where he was at, but he's somewhere over here. I will take all your emeralds. Thank you very much. Where'd he go? He's in here somewhere. He didn't walk all the way over here, did he? No. Uh-oh, did I already lose him? Did he come down here? Now I gotta find the paper villager. Where are you? He's over here farming. Oh, I think it was this guy. Yeah, this Dr. Coat guy. Yeah, it was. Alright, so we got 13 emeralds. That is not bad. That's a pretty good haul. Alright, so I'm gonna head back to the base and see what we can do with these emeralds. I should be able to make a storage module. I can only do a tier 1 storage, though. As you can see, the tier... Well, actually, maybe not. I think this is any chest. I might be able to bump it up and go anywhere, so I can go even higher to storage tier 3. Yeah, I can do tier 3. I just need... I think I have everything. I have quartz, I have gold. I did, off camera, make a powered furnace. It's just as simple as making the crusher. Just the power furnace cooks 2 things at once. which is actually really nice. But let's go ahead and try and make this thing. It'll be like a portable storage system, so maybe we can get rid of all of our chests and just have it in this one little handheld tool. That'd be really cool. Alright, so let's work on this. Let's see what things we need. We're going to need emerald, of course, gold, we're going to need some redstone blocks, and we're going to need blocks of quartz. Redstone may be the only thing that I'm lacking when it comes to getting everything. So it looks like I only have 6 blocks of redstone. Kind of on that one. Wish I had more. We're also going to need some nuggets. And some quartz, I think. Yeah, some quartz. Which I know I have that because we went to the Nether. There we go. So I'm going to make a few blocks of quartz. And let's just make our storage module. Bam. So, we have this. Tablet contains no storage module. So we're going to have to give it a storage module. Now, the tier 3 does 300 stacks, tier 2 does 200 stacks, and the tier 1 does 100 stacks. So I think I want to do the tier 3 if I can. So the tier 1 doesn't require too much, just a chest. We're going to need a chest. We need a few chests while we're here. Let's go ahead and make those. That's plenty. The tier 1, so we're going to need some iron, redstone, and quartz. I think we have everything but iron. And so we should be able to make this. And I know I'm going to need more gold nuggets, so I'm going to go ahead and get those. There we go. And there's our tier 1 storage. Let's see, what's a tier 2? Just the same recipe, just with actual gold. And this is going to be with actual gold blocks. Do I have enough? I'm working on it right now. So I should here shortly have enough. I hope. Oh boy, I only need a couple more. So there. Perfect. Now I have the 2 blocks I need. Just like that. And the tier 3. I think I have everything. Bam, tier 3. Alright, and we add this to there. And look at that. It doesn't currently have any RF. So we are going to need a way to give this thing RF. So there are a few mods that do that, and there's also a mod within actually additions. And I think it's called the Energizer. I don't know if I have the stuff to be able to make the Energizer. Do I? Where is it at? Should be in here somewhere. I think it's called Energizer. It's one of these right here. Yeah, Energizer. So it requires a Vance coil, which is just gold. More gold. Okay. Redstonia. Iron casing. Easy enough to make. All we're going to need is a couple of the quartz. Right, here is the quartz. There we go. And let's go ahead and throw this in our grinder. And we should get double out of here. So now that we have 2, I hope we don't give us dust. Should give us 2. Double our crushed black quartz. Yeah, and this can be turned into the regular stuff. So yeah, this does double our process. So exactly what I wanted, because we don't have that much of this. Okay, so sticks. We are going to need some sticks. And let's go ahead and try and make the Energizer. Bam. So I knew we were going to need it for that. And the redstonia, we're actually going to need 4 for here. And 4 for here. So 8, 12. So we're going to need 12 redstone. As you can see, I need to go mining for some redstone, because we are getting pretty low. And there we go. And everything else, I think, is just our nuggets. I think that's going to be enough nuggets for that. Energizer. Let's go ahead and make this. Always does that. Let me get our other quartz out of here. Always throws that string up in there. I don't know why. But boy, it does. Surround that. That'll make advanced coils. And bam, Energizer. And we can plop that next to this for now. And we can throw this in here. And it's going to charge it. And press shift. You can see kind of the stuff that it does. But if you look at it, now we can open it up. And we actually have places to store items. So look at that. We can store items. We can search. We can craft in here. I mean, pretty cool. I have to say, it is a pretty cool way of showing this. You can actually change the way your items are viewed. So if you want to view them in list form, item form, you can change all of that. You can sort by name or by count, all that good stuff. And you have your groups, all that good stuff here. So we should be able to store quite a bit in here, actually. It's going to hold it's going to hold 300 different types of items. So we, of course, want to get a few of this. Get a few of our default stuff. All of this stuff. I don't know if you can keep adding modules to this, but I know this is a giant storage system for early game. Where it holds 300 stuff. We just got a subscriber. How cool is that? I love hearing that notification. There we go. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to store nearly all of our stuff. I honestly think we can. I think all of this can be stored inside of this single tablet. Wow. The only thing I could see going wrong is us running out of power, but that would just require me to go mine some coal. Look at this. We can clear this whole thing out. I thought we were going to be able to do that. I thought that if we use the highest tier, we should be able to literally store every single item that was in our chests. How cool is that? And it looks like we are... I mean, it's not really running out of power. I think it holds quite a bit of power, actually. There it goes. Fully charged at 20,000 RF. If we open it up and close it, just uses a bit of power. I don't know if it uses power depending on how long you're inside the crafting storage. No, I think it's per use. Per use. Yep, 400 RF. Yep, 400 RF per use. So, just got to keep that in mind every time I go to use it to make sure it's nice and charged up. And we have our entire storage in here. As you can see, yeah, there is some server lag going on. That is kind of making digging and mining and stuff a little bit harder for me. They are working on it. It's like every day. They actually just updated the pack. This is actually the newer version of the pack. We're on version 0.04 or 0.0... Yeah, 0.04, I think. This is what I'm calling it. It's version 4 right now. They're updating it. Spent 8 hours updating it today. That was crazy. I don't think I could handle that much coding and doing all that crazy work. But boy, having a storage tablet looks really nice. And if I do remember, I know this is kind of cramped. What is this? Store current recipes. You can put current recipes. You can put regular recipes in here. So a good one to put in here, I know, is chests. So let me grab my wood. And we can store this in here. Oh. There we go. And hit store. And now I have that recipe stored. So that should be easy to remember. I think I'm trying to remember. Oh, craft one. You got to hit these buttons. I always forget about that, but I should be able to hit this. Yeah, double click on it, and then craft one, and it's going to give it to me. Right? Yeah. Craft one set, and it gives it to you. It's a little bit different than how all the other stuff works, but it does work nonetheless. And clearing everything out also works. But we have a portable storage. We have portable crafting. I mean, this thing is awesome. The only thing is, I mean, we have to worry about power. But like I said, power is not an issue right now. Not at all. Okay, so moving on. We've kind of solved our early game storage problem. That is done. I wanted to upgrade my tool here, my hammer. And in doing that, I went ahead and made an obsidian large plate, so that way I can upgrade this. Now, I need to know which side is which. That's the only problem with this hammer. I always forget. I think the side facing me is the right side of the tool. Can't remember. I'll actually see it whenever I put it in here. You can change which side you want it on. And I think this side is the side that I want it on, or actually no, I want it on this side. So let's go ahead and do that. So that's going to give us even more. So now we have well-established dense, magnet, and then durite, which is more durability, luck 1, and haste. And if you look, we have looting as well on here. So I've been killing mobs. This has been my main weapon as well, which has worked out just fine. So our mining level is still at diamond. We did upgrade our durability. I was hoping that would put it at cobalt, but it didn't. I guess I have to use a sharpening kit on this thing. Oh, it wasn't at diamond level to begin with. That's right. It was at iron, so it just bumped it up. So yeah, I would have to use an obsidian sharpening kit to get it even higher. Kind of sad, but yeah, that is the one thing. So I need to get started with Astral Sorcery. Usually I wait till more mid-game for that, but I think this time I'm going to kind of start it early game and see what that's like. There's really not there's really not too much to Astral Sorcery. That should require like late game stuff. So I think we have just about all the materials to be able to do that. I don't know, would I call this mid-game or not? I don't think so. I think we're very far from mid-game. There's so many mods in this pack that to really hit that point, I would need a quarry. I would say quarry would be about mid-game, and I'm not at quarry level. Alright, so here's the structure you're going to want to look for. It looks just like this, and we're going to mine down. So we're going to go straight down one of these corners. It's usually your best bet. Let's go down your corner and see if there is... Oh, yes. I had visited this one before. I remember this. So yeah, once you get in here, you're going to see a floating crystal. Trying to make this as fast as possible so we can kind of get as far into this as we can. Place a regular vanilla crafting table right down. And we're going to work on making a special wand. And we're going to take a look into our discovery. And you can see that we're going to have constellation papers, ancient shards, and then we're going to look for the resonating wand, which requires the 1 ender pearl that we actually have, and any kind of marble. So let's take a look in here and see if we can't get our ender pearl. And there it is, ender pearl. And what else are we needing? I think that's... we have our marble, we have our ender pearl. Oh, aquamarine, which is right here. We'll go ahead and take all of that as well. So let's go ahead and build this guy. Just like that, and you can only make it inside this crafting table, which is pretty cool. As long as you have that light shining. Now, we are also going to need something else. We're also going to need to make a luminous crafting table. This is requiring sooty marble, which sooty marble is just regular marble surrounded by coal. So let's go ahead and grab some coal and some marble. I think we have some marble laying around. Did happen to grab some. There it is. We'll take regular marble and surround it and give it some coal. And that'll make sooty marble. It's going to take a while to get used to that crafting grid. And then we're also going to need chisel. And we should be able to chisel most of this stuff instead of hand crafting everything. Yeah, it looks like we can. Alright, so let's take our book. And make sure we don't need anything in particular, which we don't. We just need another crafting table. And we should be good to go. Okay. So crafting table, city marble, surrounded by marble, will give us the luminous crafting table. Awesome. And now we've unlocked a new section called Exploration. Alright, so we're going to try and get into this as much as possible. But first, I need to find some things. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, and I'm going to head back home because we really don't need this right yet. We'll have to come back to it later. Alright, so now that it has become sort of nighttime, we see this kind of sparkly effect whenever you have the wand in your hand, the new wand that we just made. And so we need to dig straight down. It looks like there's going to be a patch of them here. So there is one right here. So I'm going to dig straight down and try to avoid some lava, of course. That's always the plan, is to avoid lava. And we have like no way of getting flight, so of course we're going to have to pillar back up, so I'll just keep that in mind as well. And we should be able to find some resources while we're down here as well. But I'm going to go ahead and mine all the way down to the bottom and show you what we're looking for. We're looking for rock crystals, and I'll meet you guys back up once we get a couple. Okay, so here it is. There's our rock crystal. Hopefully whenever we break this, like we were like right at bedrock. Usually it's like right above bedrock, but it's definitely right above the area that is glowing. And usually if we break this, sometimes you can get one, sometimes you can get two. I'm going to try and get two. Oh, I actually need a higher level pick. Alright, I'm going to try and get it with this guy. It looks like we only got one. And it's a pretty low stat one, so it's kind of sad, but I think we're been fine. I'm going to go actually mine in this direction. There was one just right over here, I thought. I did see it glimmering over here. So, actually, I can throw this wand on here. I love this wand, by the way. It's like an unlimited torch. This doesn't normally happen, them spawn right next to each other, but it was right beside each other. I'm kind of not seeing it, though. Kind of saddening. Oh, there it is. Look at that. So bam, we got ourselves another rock crystal. And I can never complain about that. That is like perfect. And that one's a little bit better, but we're going to use these to craft a few new things. So let's go ahead and head to the top, and I will talk to you guys about that when I get up there. Alright, so while we have a little bit of night left, let's go ahead and try and get some stuff made while the mobs stay about. We need some pillars, we need chiseled marble, and we're going to need to make some liquid starlight. So liquid starlight is made in the light well. To get a light well, we're going to need ruin marbles, 3 of those, and 2 chiseled marble. So we're going to need our chisel. Doesn't have to be diamond, just needs to be a chisel. We're going to need 3 of these. And we're going to need this chiseled right here. Awesome. And we're also going to need some aquamarine. As you can see, we do have a little bit of light. So let's keep that in mind. We're also going to need a rock crystal. I'll go ahead and use this one. And 2 chiseled here along with our aquamarine. That gets us a light well. And we're going to smack that with our resonating wand. And it's going to craft it for us. How cool is that? So I went ahead and marked these locations that you can see as of right now. You can kind of see them floating there. I went ahead and marked them. We're going to take this and we're going to put some aquamarine in it to kind of get it started, and we're going to probably try and make another light well. I don't think I need a rock crystal for any other crafting purpose, at least right yet. Well, I actually need one to upgrade my altar, so yeah, we're going to actually do that here real shortly. But I'm going to need to get some light, or get some light from this, and of course you get it from the light well. I guess I'm going to go ahead and try and mine up some more, because I do need to make more light wells, because I'm going to use another light well for some other things. But I'm going to go ahead and mine down and see if I can get more rock crystals, and I'll be back. Alright, so it looks like I'm just barely able to make another one right before night ends. I do need to go ahead and get some more aquamarine in here. Once it becomes daytime, it's kind of not going to work any. And I need at least 1 bucket. Looks like we have nearly half a bucket. So one of these gets you close to half a bucket. If I would have put a rock crystal in, it would have gave me probably a bucket by now, but I don't want to waste any. But I did want to kind of test this out. If I place this down, I should be able to get... I keep wanting to go to chests, and I don't have chests no more. We should be able to get some Netherrack or Magma. I'll do Netherrack just to see what it does. Only need 1. And let's see what this actually does. We throw that in there, we should get lava. How crazy is that? We're getting lava now inside of our light well. This is kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to get started with the Luminous crafting table. If we can get something to pump a Netherrack in here, it would work. So let's see, there's some other things that actually work in here. The Magma Block actually does the same thing. It'll generate lava. I wonder if this actually generates lava for longer. Doesn't say. This, on the other hand, will not work during the night, or during the day very fast. At night, though, it does work pretty fast. This looks like it's working on it works on an average scale, not very fast at all. I think if I break this, though, I can just return it back to making light. But right now, yeah, this is a very slow process. So we officially have enough for a single bucket, and we are going to use that. Let's scoop that up. I'm going to have to watch these, though. These are going to be doing something very special here soon. So let's go ahead and make a special item that we're going to need to be able to progress any further. I think it's like this. No? Let me check the book real quick. I had it pulled right up. Oh yeah, it was marble. That's right. With 1 on the top. 2 marble. There we go. And we're going to get this guy. This is a pretty special tool, and we're going to use it to move our altar. Because we need to find a perfect place to put our crafting altar. And this guy is what's going to help us do that. So what we need to do is walk around with it. I was hoping there's going to be one nearby. Doesn't look like there's one like right off the radar that I can see. But if we keep walking, I can guarantee you we're going to find a spot to place our altar. Right now, it just looks like there's nothing like right in the vicinity. I'm looking for like really dark purple patches. That's what I'm looking for. Let's avoid the creepers. Nothing over here. That would have been cool if it could have went over here. I'm not seeing anything. Let me actually take a look. Let me, I hate that, you know, all the mobs spawn and stuff, so kind of makes it a little bit more difficult. The creepers and all that. I'm going to walk around until I find a spot, so then I'll come back. Alright, so when all else fails and you can't actually get this guy to work or you can't find a place to put it, I guess your best bet is to make it work for you. There is some other things that you can do to get light to actually produce more. It's actually in the book under this section, right here, the spectral rays. So if you can't actually get it to work, you can go ahead and make these. This just requires glass. So let's actually make some glass panes. So we can make glass, not from glass shards. We need glass panes, there we go. And we can do 1 set of those. I think that'll be perfect. And we'll take our bucket. And use our Aquamarine, and that will get us at least 1 for now. But we're going to need to make more of them. What I really need to do is I'm going to go ahead and set up over here, because I would like it to be over here for now. While that's crafting, I'm going to go ahead and start building this altar. Now, it doesn't require too much to build it. It just requires these materials. So let me go ahead and start working on it. So you require a 3x3 in this section here, with these little things off to the side. I've built this thing so much, you'd think I have it completely memorized. I have it almost memorized. Pick that guy up. There we go. And then we're going to need the marble brick all the way around, except for on the corners. Just like this. And then... Uh-oh. I hear a monster. Then we're going to need to go ahead and check this book here real quick. Check it. I forgot what's under here. Yeah, it gets the chiseled. The chiseled marble goes on the corners here. And then we get the pillars. 2 pillars apiece. These pillars are really nice and look really good, by the way. I love these things. And of course we get these guys on the top. More chiseled on the top. And what else do we need? Marble arches. This goes all the way around. Except for the corners. Bam, done. So all of this is completely done. This is what the final thing looks like. So let's go ahead and grab our altar. And we're also going to build a few things off to the side. And that's where these spectral rays are actually going to come in handy. Alright, so we got this. We're going to need to make a couple more. I want to make 3 at least. So let me go. Where it looks like we're losing. I don't want to lose Starlight. I'm going to have to wait till next episode if that's the case. But we are losing Starlight. Do we have another bucket complete here? Yes, we do. Awesome. So let's go ahead and take this guy. And I'm going to see if we can't get this thing to craft already. We might be able to get this thing to automatically work. I don't know if it needs a full crafting table or a full table full of Starlight to do this, but I think you do. But I'm going to check. Let's see. Let's check our book. We have barely enough time. It is 4 pillars with chiseled. And a rock crystal. Right? Yes. But I don't think there's enough starlight. No, we're missing that much starlight. But we might be able to boost that starlight with some of this ruined marble. So we also need some of this as well. We're going to need some sooty marble. And we're also going to try and make some of those spectral rays like I was talking about. Like that. Let's try and make this. So we're going to need golden nuggets, marble, and wood. Golden nuggets, marble, wood. So let's go ahead and get rid of all this. We are going to need some more golden nuggets. We're going to need our glass. Can't remember exactly what the recipe was. Ah, yeah. Man, I hope we have enough starlight to make this thing. And then it was marble. Okay, so we do have enough starlight to make this. I think we're going to need some more golden nuggets, though. Yes. Okay, so it makes one. I think we'll have enough. We totally will. Alright, there's that one. And one more. After our table charges. There we go. Alright, so we need to work on building these structures. And it is chiseled, and it is also... It's chiseled marble mixed with another type of marble. Pull this across here. Alright, it is this chiseled marble that we see here, and it is also arched marble to make this. And it's really not that hard to set this up. Just need to remember that arched marble goes in a certain way. Alright, so we'll raise it up this high. Doesn't have to go... I've only put it up this high. Try and get this guy. There we go. And I think it will go this high. Perfect. So you have 3 of them going up like that. We can break the bottom half because we don't need that. And we should be able to build this thing. There we go. These zombies are really getting annoying. There we go. Alright, and one last section is putting this together. After I kill this guy. Alright, and bam. And to activate it, all you have to do is put a spectral ray right in the center. And I'll show you what to do after that. You just fill these all up. Put the spectral rays in there. And the spectral rays actually need something to work. And that's what we're going to need this for. And bam, we got a glass. You throw that in there, you're going to see some particle effects, and it's going to start going towards your portal. Or going towards your Luminous crafting table. And I'm going to do that to all of them, and hopefully we should be able to turn this into a tier 2. We'll probably do that next episode, but till then, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please remember to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.
Let's go.